Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum. With the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. What we have for you today is an Iranian dish, Fasonjoon. Fasonjoon is made with walnuts. And this dish comes from the Caspian side of the Iran. And I learned this dish from my grandmother, and I'm gonna cook this dish for you. It's very simple, but you have to be very careful what you do. So before we do that, if you are new to the channel and you're watching this video, please subscribe the channel. And if you like the video, click on like and share it with friends and family. And for those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so much for your subscription. It means a lot. And you guys been subscribing a lot. Thank you so much. So let's start our dish. So our next step is we're gonna use a processor and we're gonna grind our walnuts and yeah. So we take a little bit of oil, even though you don't need to use the oil, but I'll use just a little bit of oil here. The walnuts have their own oil, and we gotta be careful when you cook them. So what we want to do is we keep on doing this so they don't burn. The walnuts have their own oil, so we don't need a whole lot of oil to cook them. And this is for 2 or 3 minutes, right? After that, it's going to start turning brown, and that's what we need. And once it starts cooking, you can get the smell out of it. It smells really good. So I learned this from my grandmother. I love when she used to cook. Usually use pomegranate molasses in it and juice, but we will use tamarind molasses. All we need is to create a sour taste of it, and that's all we need. If you see, the texture is turning really nice right now. They're turning brown, and we're going to bring the heat down now because we don't want them to burn. What we're going to do, we're going to add 2 cups of water. This is our second cup of water in it, and we'll let it simmer for a good 20 minutes. So now we're going to take and chop our onions. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take some oil in a pot, and we're going to add onions to it, and then we're going to add the chicken. In my recipe, what I do, I use a little bit of garlic and ginger in the chicken. When I fry it, it just adds taste to it, and I'll show you that in a minute. Add my onions. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic and ginger mix. Add my chicken. So we're going to fry the chicken next. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of salt. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of turmeric. Iranian people like to eat a lot of turmeric and take the smell of the chicken. And next thing you do is to mix everything really good. now we have the chicken ready, and we're going to add walnut to our chicken. So if you see the walnut been cooking on the other side, then we're going to add to it. It looks so good. This is our 2 cups of water. So we're going to add the paste of tamarind in it. This is to give it a sour taste, and to balance that out we will use some brown sugar in it. So we'll go as we see how it turns out. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep our pot like this for the top to be a little bit open, and we're going to lower the heat. We're going to cook it for another 30 minutes. So on one side we have our Fasonjoon cooking, and the other side we're going to make some white rice. For the white rice, what I do, I use for every 2 cups of rice, I use 4 cups of water. I add salt and like 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil in there. And we're going to serve the Fasonjoon with the rice. So we tasted our Fasonjoon is a little bit on the sour side, so what we're going to do, we can add a little bit of brown sugar in it. Just a little bit of brown sugar. And 10 more minutes and our stew should be good to go. So since we're going to serve with rice, our water's coming to a boil. I added 1 tablespoon of salt in there. I don't know if you guys can see it's in there. Oil is there. I washed my rice really good, and I'm going to add the rice to it. If you want to add a little bit more taste, just add some cumin to it. And in fact, we're going to do that right now. We're going to add cumin. We add some cumin to it to give it a nice taste. And boiling, making white rice is simple. We'll wait till the water dries, and then we're going to cover it and cook it for 5 to 7 minutes at low heat, and then our rice should be ready. So if you see, our Fasonjoon is almost done, and now we're gonna wait till our rice is cooked, and we're gonna serve with rice. And the rice is getting to the point where we're gonna bring the flame to the low setting and cover it for 5 to 7 minutes, and then the rice, we can steam it and it's ready to go. So we'll wait. You see, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's water. You can hear the water. Once that water is gone, it's dry, we're going to cover it. So our rice is getting to the point where, if you hear it, the water is dry. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring the flame to the low setting, just like that. And we're going to cover the rice for 5 to 7 minutes. So it should be done in 5 to 7 minutes. And then we're going to serve with our Fasonjoon. So guys, this is the end product with white rice. It tastes really good. So with this we end our video, and just to let you know, I was having some software issues, that's why I did not upload any videos. So if you like the video, hit on like and subscribe the channel if you're new to the channel, and if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. See you next time.